Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to this, the 20th anniversary graduation concert for the Talent Development Project. It's such a great thing that this project has been going for 20 years. All right, so this is a very important day for our graduates. It's the culmination of, in some cases, a year's work, in some cases, several years' work to get to this point. And this is the moment where our young performers step out into the community and we present them to the public as they begin to embark upon their careers in the music industry. Certainly for me, it was a real highlight to graduate from the Talent Development Project. And 20 years on, we want to say thank you to all of the TDP family who've made this possible, not just for our performers on stage today, but for all of the graduates over the years. Now, our next performer is, certainly it's a contrast to what you've just heard there. This 1997 TDP graduate has carved out an incredible career for himself. He's currently playing the role of Adina, that's the mother, in the hit show Hairspray, which I believe is playing in Sydney right now. He had his own one-person show at the Sydney Opera House, which was called I'm Every Woman, which played to rave reviews and huge success. And to sort of kick off our little musical theatre segment, we welcome to the stage the wonderful Trevor Ashley channeling Dame Shirley Bassey to perform Hey Jude.
Hey Jude, don't be afraid. Take a sad song and make it better. Remember to let her into your heart. Then you can start to make it better. Hey Jude, don't be afraid. You were made to go out and get her. Remember to let her under your skin, then you'll begin to make it better. So anytime you feel afraid, hey Jude, refrain. Your kind world upon your shoulder. And don't you know that it's a fool by making the world a little older. Na 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 na. Hey Jude, don't make it bad. Take a sad song and make it better. Remember to let her into your heart, then you can start to make it better. So let it out and let it in. Hey Jude, hey Jude, your kind of wild. And don't you know that it's a fool take a sad song and make it better. Remember to let her into your heart, and then you can start to make it better, 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 better. Na, 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 na. No! Hey Jude, sing it with me. Here we go. La, 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 la. Hey Judy, Judy,
the scene, what we're about to see here, 4 friends mourn the loss of a loved one. Their memories of her are expressed in song and in images. Then her spirit returns and takes them on a journey to the world they all once knew, and then we see the friends as they once were. Little did they know where the road would lead.
Chicks and ducks and geese better scurry when I take you out in my surrey. When I take you out in my surrey with the fringe on top. Watch that fringe and see how it flutters when I set those high-stepping strutters. Nosy pokes will peek through their shutters and their eyes will pout. The wheels are yellow, the upholstery's brown, the dashboard's genuine leather. With ice and glass curtains you can roll right
strangely quiet. I feel the storm simply wait to strike again. Something stirs me to think of her. I think of
strange, this Mary, she wanders in where a man may fear to go. Something stirs me to think of her. I think of her.
From death she casts her spell. All night we hear her sighs. And now a girl has come who has her eyes. She has her eyes. The girl has Lily's hazel eyes. Those eyes that saw him happy long ago. Those eyes that gave him life and hope he'd never know. How can he see this girl and miss those hazel?
She has her eyes. The girl has Lily's hazel eyes. Those eyes are closed and left me all alone. Those eyes I feel will never ever let me go. How can I see this girl and miss those hazel eyes? Imagine me, a lover.
I longed for the day she'd turn and see me standing there.
Would God had let her stay.
Before it all becomes clear, and in that one moment you start to believe there's nothing to fear.
It's that 1 second, just when you're on the verge of success, the sky starts to change and the wind starts to blow.
And though you're suddenly a stranger, no explaining where you stand. And you didn't know that you sometimes have to go around an unexpected bend, and the road will end.
And though you're suddenly a stranger in some completely different land, and you thought you
find a love where you're sure you believe in. You're gonna pull in the back.
But then the earthquake hits and the back moves in.
Then you realize you didn't know anything. Nobody
might be free. A new world shattering the silence. There's a new world I'm afraid to see. A new world louder every moment. Come to me. A new world calls across the sky.
Please thank our wonderful music theatre graduates, Ashley Rubinark, Taylor Jarrett, Natasha Herberiggs, Declan Egan, and Steve Madsen, our graduates for 2011 Music Theatre. And our next performer, Drew McAlister, graduated back when I did, back in 1992. Wow, so it seems like such a long time ago. And he recently teamed up with Troy Kemp to form a duo called McAlister Kemp. Now, these guys released their debut album in January 2010. It was called All Kinds of Tough. It debuted at number 8 on the ARIA country charts, and it actually made it to number 1 on the iTunes country sales chart, which is fantastic. And here they were voted. The Australian country music fans voted McAlister Kemp New Australian Artist of the Year this year at the CMC Music Awards, and they won their first golden guitar at the 2011 Tamworth Music Awards for Best New Talent, which is absolutely fantastic. So please welcome McAlister Kemp to sing It Don't Buy You Love. McAlister Kemp.
Met a man sitting in a bar, bought him a beer, said, "You seen that car parked out back?" Said, "Yeah, that's my Cadillac." He said he'd worked hard all his life, raised 2 kids, still loved his wife, Mary Ann. And I thought, what a lucky man. I said, "If I work hard like you, do you think I got a shot?" He said, "If you do, make sure you don't end up with what I got. I got friends I never see. I got 2 kids who never talk to me. I've got a wife sleeping in a separate bed. And a birthday coming up, I know they'll all forget. And as for money, I got more than enough. But let me tell you something, it don't buy your love." Things in life a father should miss, the days kids take their first steps. Well, I did, and I regret. Graduations, anniversaries, hanging tinsel on that Christmas tree, they did alone, 'cause I was never home. He said, "If you work hard like me, I think you got a shot." He said, "If you do, make sure you don't end up with what I got. I got friends I never see. I got 2 kids that never talk to me. I've got a wife sleeping in a separate bed. And a birthday coming up, I know they'll all forget. And as for money, I got more than enough. But let me tell you something, it don't buy your love." Well, I worked real hard to get where I am. There's times I can't help thinking what a lucky man. I got friends I often see. I got 2 kids love hanging out with me, and my wife sleeping there by my side, and a birthday coming up, yeah, I love my life. And as for money, well, we don't have much. Like that man said, it don't buy you love. Yeah, like that man said, it don't buy you love.
McAlister Kemp, ladies and gentlemen. And would you please keep the applause going for our wonderful mini string section over here, Natasha T. and Thompson and Harry Ward.